game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Elway. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Elway to throw on 2nd. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And now look at him go. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Elway. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Elway. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Elway on first down. And terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Detroit. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Lions have taken the lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be taken very short. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, it's Sanders. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Here's Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. Snap.
Off the play fake. Elway. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Griffin. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Broncos. Look at the big man rumble. We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield. Now Elway to throw. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand. They go play action here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is RG3. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Here's Griffin, dancing to his left. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now Griffin, escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 10, Elway. Got a man open, it's Sutton. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Now Elway. He completes this to Sutton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Elway looking to pass again. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Courtland Sutton with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On first and 10, it's Griffin. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Green once again the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Vinatieri's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a second down run with Sanders. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. From the shotgun, Griffin. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And that is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 65 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And an alley to run. And there he goes again. And the Detroit Lions hit pay dirt.
Again, Elbert Barton, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. There's Griffin to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe it'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
23 yards the pickup there.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Sanders. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. It's picked up by the Broncos. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Champ Bailey.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this all day.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Get out the field, defense.
Let's go.
After the interception, here's Elway. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Elway. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well,
and now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Yo. First and 10 at the 42.
Now it's Griffin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Griffin. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a game of 21 yards.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, it's Griffin. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's now 3rd down.
They go play action. Griffin rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Griffin sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. To throw again is Griffin. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it, partner. You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big. They had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out in the end. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 40 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson
Hello there.
Hey, my friend wants to 1v1 you with mine.
Okay.
He has a really nice one. He's just random.
Okay.
Hey, you were streaming that game?
Yes.
Oh, dang. Dang, if I knew you were streaming, I would have gone easy. I was trying that game.
Hey, I wasn't even trying. I was just trying to get some clips. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you really did nothing. I completely destroyed you.
Nah. Wait, so is there a way to like play with? Okay, so it's just. Hey.
Yeah, you gotta friend that guy.
I did.
You did.
Hi. Hello.
Tell how do you tell?
Okay. It's called VST. Why is Barry Sanders 77 overall? Oh. It showed him as 77. I know. My team's a 92. It said he was 70. It said that Barry Sanders was a 77. Okay, I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you. Yeah, sure. I'm inviting you, Drippy boy.
You guys see the
Oh shoot.
One.
No, I just said oh shoot.
You guys have fun.
Okay, watch this.
Did you say answer 9?
Hi, doggy. I have Eco. I have a 92. I have a 92. Yeah, it's a 92. It's a 92.
I completely demolished it 56 to 30.
Yeah, but that was because you lost me a bunch of times.
Tell me what the silence is.
I think Cortland Sutton was your MVP. Because of those. Alright, oh my god, he's a God Squad too. Two relatively of the same teams.
Okay, yeah, I saw your whole team. It wasn't even mine. Oh, you're facing my whole team. You're facing my whole team.
Wait, what? Alright, big stop. Let's make sure Devin Hester does not pop off. It would be nice to stop Devin Hester. Or Barry. Barry would be nice to stop. And now Jareer Alexander with the pick. Alright, Jareer, I see you, Jareer.
It's Jair.
Jair.
Okay. Really good.
Alright. Barry's X Factor's already gone. This is not good. VSD.
Well, I mean, the streak specialist is much bigger. Yeah.
Oh, I knew I should have made that pass. That was a good pass right there by me. I'm going for this. I'm going for this. This question is, what play am I picking? Where is my dog? Oh, there she is. Her sitting on her butt cheeks, speaking that she's cool. Now stop him.
You have like 5 awareness?
No, I have big brain awareness because I threw it the perfect pass. I am intelligent. I knew that was gonna happen.